Lawmakers are debating a bill concerning parents' rights. It's intended to give parents more legal ground over the decision-making for their kids. But child advocates are concerned it could backfire against abuse investigations.
Fox 56's Bodie Brooks explains where both sides stand on the issue. Bodie.
Marvin, Imani, Senator Stephen West's bill seeks to clarify what parents' rights are, essentially giving them control over things like their kids' schoolwork. Now, part of the bill would also increase the scrutiny against the government for interfering in the rights that they have over their kids, the rights that parents have over their kids. Opponents worry that this could cool down investigations into abuse or neglect when they're already in a race against time.
While there are cases, extreme cases, when we have to make exception to that, generally, I give deference to the hand that rocks the cradle.
Senate Bill 40 sets out to secure parents' rights, confirming their control over their kids' custody and care.
It's our point of view they do have them now, but this just makes it clear for some of those who disagree with us.
State Senator John Schickel is a co-sponsor of the bill and says parents should have the primary authority making choices for their kids, and the government should step in only in extreme cases. Dr. Terry Brooks, Executive Director of Kentucky Youth Advocates, mostly agrees.
But there are exceptions, and, I believe that the scales have to tilt. They just have to tilt in favor of the kid rather than protecting the parents.
Brooks' concern is that the legislation may have unintended consequences hindering abuse investigations. Brooks says at least 20,000 kids are abused annually in Kentucky, enough to fill Rupp Arena. He says almost 3/4 of the children that died last year in Kentucky had reports filed with the Department of Community-Based Services.
Had DCBS been able to investigate more quickly, investigate more completely, we may have saved the lives, literally the lives, of 70% of the children who died.
Schickel says lawmakers did discuss how the bill could affect investigations. It does ease the process of suing government agencies for wrongful investigations. Now, the bill passed out of the Senate Judiciary Committee last week. Brooks says part of the reason why those investigations are so slow moving is because the workforce itself is so stretched thin. The caseload is just too high. Now, Schickel says at the end of the day, the bill is about parents raising their kids over the government. Reporting live in Lexington, I'm Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.
Bodie, thank you.